Everybody, Robett Hollis here from Frontside, and I am with
Andrew Ferdinando from Ad Hoc.
Alright, now why the hell are we sitting here, Andrew? What's going on? This is very professional. We've got a set, we've got a studio.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually say studio, it's actually my office. So, where we hang. So what's going on?
So we are putting together a white paper, which is called the 2017 Social Content Report.
Sounds very official.
It's our marker in the ground to say what we think is going to happen over the course of 2017 with social and with content. And it's a big document. It's a 30-page document so far. And so we're doing a series of videos to break down all the key points and make it a little bit more digestible for you.
And my take on it is, it's become a Wild West. There's way too many cowboys, and we want to put as much video like this is easy because we can just talk shit and get it out there. But actually, for boardrooms, for CEOs, for marketing managers, for general managers, and for any decision makers, I think they trust text more than this.
Yeah, it's a serious document, and I think in video as well, we can't really get as extensive with what we want to get across. So
with the data, right?
There's a huge amount of stuff that we're covering in this report. It's a monster.
It's going to be good. All right, so we're doing the 2017 Social Content Report, and as a starting point, I guess the key differentiator, I guess where we've kind of come into it was, you know, we essentially have production, your skill set with Ad Hoc around digital distribution, bits and pieces, you know, and we've got talking essentially our thesis is that brands will become their own media companies. Now, if that happens, essentially what we're talking about is they're going to have control, have more creative process from the start to the end of the journey, including distribution, right? Yeah. So, I guess we'll start with, I'll talk about what I believe content comes down to essentially. Now, isn't just about the point of creating content, we've kind of called it like the 3 E's, which is the first one being eyeballs. Before any brand that wants to do anything needs to try and sell something, they need to be able to grab the attention and grab the eyeballs of the person. The second E is education. What message are you trying to get across to them, specifically what creative goes with it, what storyline goes along the whole thing, and then the last one is execution. Where's the clear call to action? What is the point of that content, and what's the next transaction for them to actually go? And probably the biggest danger of the process is a lot of people don't actually think about the why. They just kind of make it for content's sake. So let's talk about that, and then tell us a little bit about the process.
Yeah, so the process for a company, for a brand, is that we create a content program which really tells a story over the course of the whole 12 months, the whole of 2017. And within that, we're looking to build audiences. So we're looking to build your audiences across the different channels that work for you, whether that might be Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or YouTube. We select the channels that work for your business, and then we engage with those audiences through effective content. And so typically what we'll do is we'll create a piece of anchor content for a client, which might be once a week or once a month. And then off that anchor content comes micro content that we distribute via other channels. So the anchor content might be specifically for Facebook, say a weekly video. Then we'll produce a load of micro content that comes off that and goes out via YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever it might be. And then what we look at are the sales bits, because we understand that everyone's got to sell, and so it can't all be about engagement, but the sales comes after the engagement, because if you're constantly selling, that is not the right way to go about things on social platforms. Social platforms, in our mind, are about engaging and about creating demand. It's not like Google, which fulfills demand where people have a requirement. Social platforms are about creating demand. So you engage, and then you earn the right to sell. So interwoven within your 12-month content program might be a sales promotion for an event or a product launch or a limited time sale that you have. So it's audience, engagement, sales.
Now, when the process, how that goes through from a practical and tactical thing would be, you know, you have the strategy of what you're going to put on what different platforms, which not many people even ask that question to start with. They'll just start putting everything without understanding the nuances. The second will be obviously the second part of the full process would be around the creative of what's the idea to tell a story, because at the end of the day you still need to be able to storytelling and get the point across. Then you've got the production element, which is just, you know, let's actually go and create the content, whether it's videos, GIFs, photos, long form, short form, Facebook Live, whatever it is, you know, that goes a bit deeper. And then the last one is obviously the distribution, where it actually ends up. And so those are kind of, I guess, the four on that. So with that, I guess we'll finish and we'll get into the next one. And see you guys soon for some more content shenanigans.